Well, I'm pretty proud. I've worked really hard to be where I am.
Fourth-generation Arkansas farmer Dalton Dilldine always dreamed of farming and following in his father's footsteps.
I knew I wanted to farm and really couldn't imagine doing anything else.
But Dalton's dad unexpectedly passed away when he was a senior with a limited succession plan in place, leaving him with the choice to take over the operation, start his own farm, or go to college. He chose all three.
I would go to school and come home. After I graduated, I started taking over the whole operation and really tried to do things that my father would be proud of and that I could be proud for myself, and just tried to do my best every day.
He co-managed Half Moon Farm with his mother until 2010 when he went on his own, creating Mesa Luna Farms.
We farm in the Delta of Arkansas. We maintain about 6,000 acres, cotton, soybeans, wheat, corn, and rice.
2,700 acres of that are owned, the rest rented, and the farm employs 4 full-time workers.
One way or avenue that we've went down was going to H-2A workers, because most of them have worked on a farm or know about farming.
Dilldine prides himself on continuous improvement and profitability.
One of my big goals is to just try to be efficient. Whatever can be done. We use technology. We buy bigger equipment to be able to do more with less. Just finding people that want to work on our farm and want to help and understand how a farm works has been a big help for us.
He also pushes his yields, working with NRCS on conservation programs and quickly adapting new technology.
We have moisture sensors in our fields that will tell me the optimal time to start irrigation, turn off irrigation. A lot of automation on our farm. Most of our wells I can start with my phone and turn them off, and they'll tell me if something's going on. Our equipment with GPS, I can sit in my office and kind of see what's going on in the field. That's been a huge blessing.
Dilldine also purchased a commercial grain facility during the harvest season of 2022 amid a drought that was leading to significant decreases in basis due to low river levels.
It's about 750,000 bushel storage. Right now we're using or able to use about 600,000 of that capability. I can dump trucks in about 6 minutes and I can load them out in about 12, which is pretty fast for a private grain facility.
Beyond the adversity of losing his dad, he also suffered a major injury shortly after he started farming, crushing 2 vertebrae in his back.
I had a long road of recovery right in the beginning of farming year. I had to do a whole lot of talking on the phone and teaching somebody else how to run that sprayer, and it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with.
But he learned a valuable lesson that served him well on the farm.
Taught myself to be a whole lot more patient and to not be wide open all the time.
Dilldine's wife, Skyver, a family nurse practitioner, also assists on the farm and says she couldn't be prouder.
So I'm just proud of him. He's worked very hard throughout the years. He didn't have a mentor in his younger years to kind of guide him through some of the hard farming lessons, and he's learned those on his own and with the help of others. But he's just really put in a lot of legwork and a lot of tears and blood, and just really powered through all the adversities and come out on top. So I'm proud.
And despite that, Dilldine says he's reached many of his farming goals, and others can too.
I want young farmers to be aware that you can do it. It's not impossible as often as it feels like.
Congratulations to Dalton Dilldine, this year's Next Generation Award winner.